So we are wrapping up our September Survival Week with your fall fashion guide. Are you the type to look in the closet and say, I have nothing to wear? We're going to change all that today. Please welcome our stylist, Sandra Pittana.
So great to see you.
Welcome to our new home. What do you think?
It's so beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it has just such a presence. Wouldn't we all like to live like this?
I'm trying to move my bags in slowly and quietly each evening so I can actually chill in the living room over there. I'm loving it that much.
Isn't it? It's great, and the kitchen's marvelous.
It is. Now, fall's come around, and we've been helping everyone get their recipes together, get their kids organized. But you know what? Fashion's a part of that. We need to be organized, and there are so many fall trends out there that it can get a little bit confusing. So you went out to sort of pare it down for us and figure out the biggest fall trends that we might want to emulate.
And you know, you'll be really excited about this because I think the era of definitive trends has gone out the window. I think designers have finally listened. We have so many aspects of our life, and we want to live comfortably and dress comfortably, and we don't want to be that same person all the time.
Right.
So if you love the 60s, if you love the 70s, if you love the 80s, there's room for all of that today. But I went to Winners because we all know that that's the most fun place to get looking for, you know, there's still the thrill of the hunt, don't you think?
Well, there is, and then you find that piece, and I'm telling you right now, get it when you find it, because if you go back, it might not be there, particularly in your size.
And there's a great return policy anyway.
For sure.
And, you know, this weekend, rolling out is the runway. So those of you that know at those select stores that want the designer pieces, that's coming. And this is a perfect example. So a wonderful pair of designer trousers from the runway. And this is all this very minimalist look. You know, this is this all very nude and gray, chic tone. And how I winterized this a little bit was by putting it on with the knit accessories.
I love
Knits
that.
play an important role this season, and I love the introduction with the gray.
I love the vest. Looks gorgeous. Thank you for that.
It's almost an update on what we started to see as a trend in the spring, which was the sleeveless coat. And it's a great way to transition into fall.
So speaking of, you know, picking your era, we see some 70s chic happening right now.
Absolutely, and I was saying to Tanika earlier, you know, every woman wishes they had legs like hers that went on forever, that wishes they could, you know, look great. And I'm so pleased to see that that sort of low hip hugger pant has sort of gone the way a little bit of, you know, not many of us have the right bodies. So this high-waisted pant that then, and this is a more modified version, this jean from the runway collection, but they have so many, and some of them go into almost more of a belle flare.
They're huge this fall.
Put it on with a platform, and you too can elevate that leg and look like you've got Tanika's. Well, maybe not quite, but let's pretend. Anyway, you need one of those figure-friendly mirrors. The shrunken blazer, and again, we're seeing a lot of that wine tone coming in. And then the printed shirt, the tunic shirt, we've tucked it in at the front, left it long at the back, but it is a tunic. So if you want to cover up this area, you can do it. Great bag.
Good stuff, Tanika. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. We love that look. So we also are seeing mod. So I love this whole look. I love the idea of the small skirt, but you've got a gorgeous jacket to sort of counterbalance that. And it's just, there's something very chic and a little bit youthful about it.
Well, it is, and I think that this, first of all, let's start with the boiled wool coat. I love boiled wool. It comes unlined. It's a great layering piece. And we've, as you said, done it over this very retro skirt. Now let's take a little peek. This is so much fun.
That's so cute.
And this is, again, a runway piece, but I don't want to frighten the viewer. Runway doesn't mean expensive. Runway means affordable with a great label. So you've got all the right cut and the right look. And it's all how you pair it and team it up. I think when you go to Winners, you have to be prepared to realize you may not get the whole look in one day, but buy the pieces that really talk to you, because you'll just be able to keep filling in. I love this designer bag. Of course, I wish I could give you these labels. I can't do that, but you can go hunt them out. And I like the way that there's some hardware there that's really kind of raw. In the gold, it's dressed up, but it looks a bit like barbed wire, you know, wire fencing. So it's got that sort of vibe to it.
The hardcore. I would like to say, just if you are going to wear a skirt that's that short, you might want to go with the opaque tight or, you know, a black tight. You can get away with it more comfortably.
Totally. Right? And it's you want that silhouette anyway, the longer silhouette.
The longer the better, I would say, yes. Okay, Okay, so we also have sort of some 70s boho action happening, and one piece that I'm seeing everywhere this fall is that poncho, or that jacket with the fringe. You're seeing it everywhere. I love it as a layering piece. I love it because it allows me to wear tighter pants if I've got sort of a billowy piece over top.
Well, doesn't this feel like sort of Coachella gone fall?
Totally.
I mean, it is that very music vibe thing. By the way, I have to say that this is my most favorite accessory at Winners.
That's beautiful.
It is available in about 3 or 4 colors. It's really inexpensive. And I think if you want to get onto this fringe trend for fall, and you maybe don't want to do it in clothing and handbags, this is a really good, and I think it's extremely good looking.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So soft, almost has the feeling of alpaca with the fringe. And again, we're going back to that boho, that original sort of 60s, 70s print in there, the high lace-up boot, and this also is looking great when you do it with the over-the-knee boot.
Right.
The over-the-knee boot this season, again, important, but it's a lot sleeker to the leg than it has been.
Okay.
Can be tighter, and you can really do it on a heel, so it almost looks like the skinny.
You can do it on a heel, huh?
Looks like the skinny jean, but in a boot.
I don't know if that's going to fit over my calves.
You know,
I'm going to try it and let you know.
When we do Shoe Translator, I'm going to talk to you about how you find the right one for you. So here's the fringe trend. I thought this skirt, which again, this was runway as a piece. I think this put together how we did it is kind of fun. I love the idea of the leather jacket and the pinstripe blouse, mixing up the textures, black and white and navy, always cool. But I want you to think about this skirt as a piece on its own, and think about putting this on with a strappy black high sandal and a beautiful black silk top for evening. I think this is a skirt that transitions from dress down fun in the day. And that's what I like about Winners and about wardrobing this fall. I want you to buy those pieces. I buy this skirt because I love this skirt, and then I want to wear it 12 different ways so that I at least feel like I didn't just buy it for that one special occasion.
The cool thing is that you can do that this fall because you've got casual and dressed up manifestations of almost any piece, and that's what's cool about it. I love those shoes. I'm totally invested now. It took me a while to get there, but now I'm in.
Yeah, no,
love them.
The brogue, and this one with the slightly pointed toe, and the backpack. The backpack is just huge, and we're seeing it in every, I mean, I love that it's becoming much more of a handbag staple, so we're starting to get it with the hardware.
It's chic. That looks
very
cool.
Chic.
So I know you all want to get out there, you want to get shopping. We're going to give everyone a $50 Winners gift card.